Hey everybody, welcome back to another case break. Tonight we have one case of this product right here. It's Stars and Stripes with 5 hits per box on average, featuring a lot of the draft picks from last year's class, as well as some high school players and some Chinese, Taipei, and Japanese league players. We'll be looking for those, but I have a grand total of, I believe, it's a 20-box case, and 18 of those boxes are sold. So we'll be breaking those tonight. I'm going to show you, for those of you that are in the break, quickly where you fall now as people join the room. Ernie's got the first box, then Nick's got 2, Jason 3, Greg 4, David 5, Joseph has 6 and 7, Gary's got 8, 9, and 10, Travis has 11, Aiden's got 12, Camille has number 13, Jim's got box 14 coming out of the case, Norman will have box 15, 16 is for Sam, 17 is for Mike, and then we have a couple 2020 Donruss boxes that were paid after our last live stream ended. Noe's getting both of those. Those will be at the end of this case. So thank you, everybody who has hopped in on this Saturday night. So let's get started. First one, Ernie is up. Austin, how's it going? Gary, how is it going? First box is for Ernie. We'll be looking for some of the good draft picks, like I said. We did a preview box of these about a week ago when this came out, I guess. Well, when was that? And it was, our best card was, I think it was Nick Lodolo, #1 draft pick for the Cincinnati Reds, on-card autograph. So you can see there's 5 packs there. Let's get to open these up and see what we can pull out of this. Jason, thank you very much. That person says, been waiting all day for this. Thank you for waiting around until 8 o'clock. All right, so we got Brandon Barria, Braden Shoemake, Andrew Abbott. Then there is a Garrett Mitchell. That's a longevity. There's one of those in every pack. Our hit is going to be a Silhouettes card. And that one is Burl Caraway. So some of you guys can help out with some of these guys. If it's not one of like the top 10 picks, I might not know them. Burl Caraway, can't really tell you much about him, but he's from the National Collegiate team. You get a piece of his jersey. FDC Family Cards, what's up? Ian, how's it going? Hopefully everybody's having a nice Saturday and avoiding the, I guess, everybody else, I guess. Social distancing is like the new buzzword nowadays. Here's our next pack. We got a Drew Romo in there. And our longevity parallel is a Reed Detmers. And the hit, it's going to be an on-card auto, I do believe. And it not on-card, but sticker one. It's out of 171. And it is Philip Abner. Philip Abner out of 171. So 2 hits. Basically, we're looking for the best cards you can probably find out of this. The best top prospects, we're going to be looking for Adley Rutschman. He was the #1 overall pick last year. Bobby Witt Jr., of course. Everybody's all about him, the shortstop from the Kansas City Royals. Looking for his cards. Austin says, Caraway went to my high school. He hits 98 miles an hour as a lefty. That's pretty crazy. True Seekers, how's it going? There's a Justin Foscue, it looks like. And our autograph, it's an on-card auto of Tyler Brown out of 499. Tyler Brown. I have my draft list up. I don't see Tyler Brown in the top 30 picks. So it wasn't a #1 draft pick, but he was a collegiate all-star there. Any collecting advice? Says Matthews baseball cards. I don't know. Maybe just have a budget and stick to it. Don't get too crazy. And I don't know, find an era that you like. Maybe you like vintage cards. Maybe you like junk wax. Maybe you like the newer stuff. We have a Matthew Magis card again, and we have a Reed Detmers. This is a pretty good one. Reed Detmers out of 499. I like the on-card autos a lot more than the sticker autos. And we have a super chat coming up right when the Detmers auto. It is from 357 Mega. It says, hey, Eric, all we can do is wash our hands. Don't touch our face. Truth and Austin Farmer are legends. 357 Mega, thank you so much. You're so right about that. There's really... You just got to try to prevent the spread of this virus and just be careful. I mean, is literally when you were saying that or when I was reading the super chat from 357 Maga, I touched my face. So it's a tough habit to break. This is the last pack of box #1. We have a checklist for our longevity card. And we have a Samuel Dutton on the 16U team. 22 of 25, Samuel Dutton. And here are the Austin Hendrick. That's a nice card. This is a local kid. He is supposed to be a big-time star. I think he's in 10th or 11th grade, but all the kids at my school always talk about him when they go up against him. He plays in our high school division, and he's something else, I guess. So, Austin Hendrick. Ernie, thank you very much for participating. That's box number 1 in the books. Box number 2 is for Nick J. We'll get this started up right away. Sergeant says schools are shut down. What are you going to do? Yeah, everything's shut down. I believe pretty much the standard is schools are shut down for 2 weeks in almost all parts of the country. He's a senior now. 105 exit velocity already. That's, I guess, when everybody was talking to me about them, he was, I guess, a junior, because all the kids that, thinking back, they're all graduated now and playing ball in college. All right, let's see. Someone said, how's the Walmart stocking at Latrobe? Well, I was just there, that person, and I was there yesterday, and I picked up the Spring Chrome Mega Box of 2020 Heritage. They had quite a few of those there. There's Josh Jung. It'd be nice to pull his autograph. He's the number 8 overall pick. They have some stuff there, not a whole bunch of great stuff. There's a longevity Austin Hendrick. We have a Burl Caraway card there. It's a nice on-card auto. Always like the on-card autos more than anything else. You can see it's numbered out of 499. Jack, how's it going? Some of you guys love the Stars and Stripes, especially if you are big-time prospect hunters. I personally, I just saw somebody ask about MLB The Show. I do not have MLB The Show 20. I have not downloaded it, but it would be a great time. They are going to make some big-time money, those folks over at PlayStation MLB The Show, with everybody being indoors and just sitting around playing the show. I probably will buy it now. Riley Green out of 99, that's a good one. He was the number 1 pick of the Tigers. And we have a Nolan Schubart out of 299 is our autograph. Nolan Schubart. Rest of this pack. The Bash Bros is playing the show right now. How's that game compared to 2019? Is it basically the same game? Do they change much around? I'm going to buy it anyway, but someone asked if I bought all the toilet paper. I actually tried to go buy some toilet paper yesterday, not because I'm hoarding it, because I'm literally down to 1 roll left in my house, and that'll probably last a few days or so maybe. There's Drew Burris. We have a signature card of Tyler Soderstrom out of 399. But there's no toilet paper to be found anywhere around here. Going to have to go on. It's going to be like hunting baseball cards, looking for toilet paper. Going from place to place, town to town, city to city, looking for toilet paper. Around here, it's, I don't know if it has to do because in Pennsylvania, the schools got shut down on Friday, so maybe everybody ran out when they heard that and just stocked up. There's Bollywood Jr. longevity card. That's a nice one. So far, every hit has been an autograph, and that continues with an Isaac Pacheco out of 170 on the 17U team. Alika Williams, and we have Raleigh Hector and Patrick Bailey are the last two. When do I think MLB will start again? I am guessing that MLB starts up sometime in June. Somewhere around there, I would guess. If I had to bet money, I would say mid to late June, because I think this is going to get a lot worse in terms of the spread until it starts to get better. Just based off of what we're seeing with what's going on over in Italy right now, where they're not even allowed to leave their houses except to go to the pharmacy to get some medicine or some groceries. There's Andrew Abbott out of 499. Andrew Abbott, nice on-card auto. Always like those. When's my next vid? I've got a couple different videos coming up. I got a retail review, and that was Nick's last pack. Nick, thank you very much. Appreciate that. And I'm not a season ticket holder anymore for the Pirates. I gave that up, unfortunately. So I guess it was a good year to do it, right? Gary says, if you're out of toilet paper, use some 1991 Fleer cards. I was actually thinking about that, Gary. Is there a way that I could take all this junk wax in my garage and somehow convert it into toilet paper? I don't know if you have to, like, break it down and make it into some sort of paste or something and then try to, like, I don't know, turn it into flimsy sheets. But I don't know. I have so many junk wax cards out there that there got to be some use for those things. Next up is Jason K. You've got box number 3. Let's get these cards out of there. Your first hit is going to be, there's your longevity card. It is another Nolan Schubart. That's our second Nolan Schubart card that we've seen. The good thing is, since everybody's off work, I'll be able to make more videos, and maybe you guys will be able to watch them a little more often if they're not about. Maybe I'll do some non-baseball ones. I'm going to be cooped up in the house. I don't know. Maybe find something to do. I don't know. It'll be interesting. Drew Romo. That's our second Drew Romo card that we've seen. He's on this 18U team. Card number 399. Not sure if that's any relation to Tony Romo, the famous ex-football player / announcer. Will Collect says, now you can do one more box opening, Eric. Will Collect, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I was thinking about maybe doing I do have all the stuff ready for my opening day retail review. I got 4 different boxes. I've got the blaster box, or 4 different products of it. I've got the blaster, I've got the mega box of it. I've got the fat pack, and I got the retail pack. This is out of 5, 2 of 5, Isaac Pacheco, 17U, Isaac Pacheco. Nice autograph there, nice gold. You got a 2 out of 5 gold auto. Mud Dog, thank you very much. Mud Dog says, hey, Eric, hope all is well. Really appreciate that. Doing well. So, guys, make sure you check out Will Collect and also Mud Dog. Click on those super chats and check out their channels. Just been kind of like staying at home this weekend for the most part, not doing too much of anything. I think a lot of us are just going to be indoors pretty much all the time. I mean, if it's nice outside, I'll go in my backyard, I guess, and I don't know, hang out there for a little while. It's going to get old just being inside all the time. Andrew Vaughn longevity card. Then we have a Tanner Allen on-card auto. That one's out of 499. That's a nice looking card right there. AJ still has baseball practice. You're lucky. A lot of places around here, Little League and everything, Little League, high school, that's all either canceled or postponed until later. DR says National Day of Prayer tomorrow. That's right. That is tomorrow. Hopefully we can all ask for the Almighty to get us through this, because it's kind of scary if you think about it. Drew Bowser out of 499. Drew Bowser. I wonder, it's only a matter of time, by the way, before we start hearing about MLB players testing positive. As you know, that's Jason's box. Thank you, Jason. There is, I believe I just saw somebody say that a third basketball player has come up positive. And it's only a matter of time until some MLB players start getting it. Luckily for MLB players and young people in general, it's not that bad. In fact, I've heard some folks believe they don't even have this virus, or they don't even know they have it because the symptoms are so mild. So, I don't know. I think we'll have some MLB players that get it, and hopefully they recover quickly. I believe it's a 2-week recovery period, but that's what's on everybody's mind, is this thing going around. I can't even say the word, because there's YouTube like robot listeners that demonetize your videos supposedly if you say the word, which is, I don't know, kind of annoying. But anyway, Greg, you are up. Greg's got box number 4. We've got your longevity parallel as a Reed Detmers card, and we have the autograph is going to be, it's an Alejandro Rosario out of 499 on card auto. Alejandro Rosario. Bryson Scott, Austin Hedrick again, and Cade Cavalli, sorry, these high schoolers and collegiate guys. Tough to pronounce some of their names for me. Music Chatter says, got a Bo Bichette Rainbow rookie card on the first day of collecting. Music Chatter, that's awesome. That's your first ever day of collecting. You pulled a Bo Bichette Rainbow rookie. Congratulations. I remember my first day of collecting too, and thank you very much for the super chat. Hope you guys will check out Music Chatter. My first day of collecting in Hills Department Store. Got a pack of 89 tops with my friend Nick. And there's Jason Savacool is the next hit out of 499. And I pulled an Andy Van Slyke, who was like the hot player. Everybody in Pittsburgh loved Andy Van Slyke because he was an all-out, hard-nosed player, making diving catches, having a great season. And I just remember my friend being super jealous and flipping out about it. And so I was like, wow, I can't believe I got that card. It was like winning the lottery, I guess, getting this 5-cent card for me. And I was hooked ever since and started buying cards like crazy starting in 1989. Stephen Milam out of, what's that out of? 10, it looks like. Nice longevity parallel. We have a silhouette auto. Gold, that should be out of, that's out of 44 for him. Tyler Go. Tyler Go, he's from the 16U team. So far, every pack has had an autograph. Some of these guys will make it to the bigs. Some of them won't. Some of these guys will blow out their arms and never be heard from again. And some of these guys might end up being the next big thing. You never know. Next pack. Austin says, look out for Colton Cowser. He's in the business department at your university. Can hit and has a crazy good arm. I'll have to keep that name in the back of my mind. Tyler Soderstrom. Our next hit, it's Drew Romo again. Drew Romo. This one is numbered out of 399. There's Adley Rushman, the #1 overall pick, looking for his card. And here's our last pack for Greg. 5 packs, 5 autos is what we've seen in every single pack. In the preview video, we lucked out, and we actually had an extra hit in there. We got 6 autos. And here we go. Nolan McLean is the first one there. Drew Romo. And then we have an Ethan McElvain, a longevity parallel. Tyler Reed is our next auto out of 269. Tyler Reed. He's not a #1 overall pick because he's 16 and under. So he's a young guy, probably like an all-section type player. Greg, your box in the books. Thank you very much. David's up next. Get your name on the screen there. So we'll open up, I guess we got 18 of these boxes, and then after that, we've got a couple of Donruss boxes to do from last live stream that were left over. There was a payment that came in right when I concluded the live stream. Fuego says, my girlfriend wants to watch movies all night, and I want to edit baseball card videos. Decisions. What are you going to do? Is there any way that maybe she'll fall asleep during the movie, and then, I mean, it'll be a win-win. You'll get your work done, and you'll also get credit for watching the movie. Tough decision there. I can't remember the last time I made it through a movie, actually. Just like at home watching a movie. Tried a couple times, but never actually made it through, at least recently. David, you're up. Let's see what we can find. Robert H. says, do you think Juan Pierre will be in the Hall of Fame? That's funny. You remember Juan Pierre, wiry, skinny, speedy guy, maybe in the Hall of Fame for bunting. He was a pretty good bunter. Thank you very much, Robert H. I forgot all about Juan Pierre. There's Michael Braswell. He's on the 17 and under team. How often do I check my P.O. box? Not very often at all. Usually when I mail stuff recently, I've been mailing it from the post office closest to my work, just leaving after work and dropping it off on the way home. So it's been a little while, but I will get there probably sometime this week. We have another silhouettes, Casey Opitz. Casey Opitz on the collegiate team out of 166. Nice looking card right there. And another Casey Opitz. 2 Casey Opitzes in the same pack. I know, I gotta get that, Austin. Thank you very much for that. Yeah, I saw that. 357 Magus says the Trout 11 update was PSA 10 was $950 the National, but now it's selling for $2,000. I remember my brother and I looking at a whole case of those, probably at least 20 of the Trout 2011 rookie cards. Peter Crow Armstrong is the next hit, 17 under team. And I think they were actually like $800 some then, Adley Rushman. He might have had, I don't know. Maybe they were $950, but I feel like they were $800 something. Because I was trying to decide if I should buy one of those or buy the mantle. I should have bought all of those now. That would have been like $1,000 profit on every card after just a few months. Not even a year, doubling your money. Austin Hendrick autograph. That's a nice one. Austin Hendrick, 1 out of 25. The kids at my school look up to this guy a lot because they play against him. Supposedly, he's like a, I don't know. he kind of carries the star swagger when he gets up to the plate. He definitely knows that he's going to be good, and everyone around him knows he's going to be good. Jack Townsend says, what next few live streams do you think you'll do? I got an Eloy Jimenez rookie card from a while ago. How much do they go for? Jack, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Make sure you guys take a minute and check out Jack's channel there for the very generous donation. Really appreciate that. Okay, next live stream. So we have a Topps opening day. I've got 2 cases of that. I was planning on doing that on Monday, but it's possible that that could get postponed until Tuesday or Wednesday because of a family medical issue that's ongoing, and might be having some surgery on Monday, and I would be there for that. So that would probably postpone that, but that is definitely coming up this week, Monday through Wednesday. I'll put it on the community tab for sure, but we do have some boxes left for that if you'd like to get in on that. That is in the description. By the way, that was David's box. Thank you, David. And Joseph, you're up next. So that one, for opening day, those boxes are $27 for the entire box. And you get 36 packs in there. It's a nice, cheap way to get your share of Bo Bichette rookies and Aquino rookies and Gavin Lux rookies and Yordan Alvarez rookies. And maybe have a chance at some fun relics like mascot relics or dirt relics, where they take dirt and put them in a relic. It's kind of interesting. So that's coming up. Then we have, what comes up after that? There's something that comes out on Wednesday, but I don't have a case of it yet. I think it's Inception. We have Inception. We'll be live streaming that if I can track down a case of those. And we also, at the week after that, at the end of March, we have Gypsy Queen coming out. So those will be the next ones that I know that are scheduled for sure. And in terms of your Eloy Jimenez, I just saw the other comment there. Eloy Jimenez Auto Archives. Jack, thank you very much. I would say that was, if you're asking how much you should get for it, it's probably worth at least $100. I would just go on eBay recently sold and check it out and see what they go for. Joseph C.A., your first hit is Cade Cavalli on the Collegiate National Team. That one is out of 25. Nice looking on-card auto right there. Here's your base cards. These base cards, now that I think about it, it'd be kind of cool to maybe like figure out where, I don't know, if you could get these signed. Do you think these kids signed through the mail? Like if you sent some cards to the athletic director, do you think they would sign them for you and send them back? Do I watch Zach Campbell? Braden, yeah, I do. I just watched this video today about him lamenting about the loss of the baseball season and pondering what he's going to do now. Jack Bolger out of 499 is the next hit. Jack Bolger. He's on the 18U team. We've got Cole Wilcox, Drew Burris, and our last card here is Bobby Witt Jr., the slugging future shortstop of the Kansas City Royals. Next pack up, baseball cards pulled a Pete Alonso auto rookie card out of 8. That is pretty crazy. Nice pull. I bet you were pretty stoked to see that. Dan says, anyone comment on Phil Hughes throwing shade? Yeah, Phil Hughes tore me down a little bit. There's Spencer Torkelson. That's okay, though. It's Mikey Romero. That one's out of 25, 15U. Phil Hughes, if he was here, I would shake his hand and be like, hey, buddy, why don't we do a collab together? And maybe he'd let me borrow his microphone for that. And we could do a nice little collab. Because Phil Hughes, there's room for everybody in the YouTube arena. This next one is Tyler Soderstrom. Tyler is 18U. Tyler Soderstrom from the 18U team. And the last one's there, Colby Halter. Why did Phil Hughes rip on me? He was ripping on my microphone. He didn't appreciate my microphone, said it was terrible, and pondered why I deserved so many subs, I guess. I don't know. But anyway, my microphone is, I'm just filming from a regular old iPhone 10. So Raleigh Ector is the next one out of 25, 17U. I guess I'll have to update my microphone and make it more studio quality, I guess. And maybe that's something that I could work on. It's always good to, I don't know, if you hear criticism out there, I guess take it and maybe use it to improve yourself. I don't know. All right, let's see what the next one is. JW says 53,000 subs. You don't have an issue with your mic. Thanks, JW. Joseph, you have our second box coming up right now. I did hear about the Sandlot game, John. The Sandlot game is, if you're unaware, it's a game being organized by the great Trevor Bauer out in Arizona, where he's inviting major league players and minor league players to come and play just like a pickup Sandlot game. And Bauer wants to live stream it or put it on all of his social media. So that would be pretty interesting to see some of the top players that, out of 5, Raleigh Hector, that aren't playing right now. Might be cool to see some ex-players. I don't know how that would work. Jackson Baumeister, that one's out of 169. I don't know how that would work with some of these guys because I feel like some of these players, they might have stipulations in their contract forbidding them from doing something like that, like playing pickup games of, say, basketball or baseball or any sport. I know that one offseason, Aaron Boone, now the manager of the New York Yankees, didn't he break his leg or his ankle while playing a game of pickup basketball in the offseason? So that's probably pretty standard that they put that in there, that you're not allowed to do any pickup games. This one is a collegiate national team out of 299. This is Cole Wilcox is our next hit right there. Then we have Shane Langoliers. That'd be nice to find one of him. He's a number 9 overall pick, top 10 pick right there. Joseph Brown and Nate Savino for Joseph. Noah says, I've never gotten in on one of your streams before for the first time, but I get in on this one. Noah, thanks for being here. Really appreciate that. And John says, Trevor Bauer said that everybody would be mic'd up. That would be pretty cool to have everyone mic'd up just like Dom Smith was. And that would be very interesting. We got a red ink parallel there, I guess, out of 358. This one is a Luke Waddell. Very nice looking card right there. Stars and Stripes signature, Luke Waddell. And we also have our base cards, which will show you. Any Marlins card yet? Well, a lot of these guys, hopeful Marlins fan, are high school or collegiate guys. And there's some draft picks. The J.J. Bleday card would be the one you're looking for. He was the Marlins' #1 draft pick last year, number 4 overall. Haven't seen his autograph yet, and I can't remember if we've seen his base card in this or not. This is a Jack Bolger 18U team card. And they got one more pack left. There's Luke Waddell, just pulled his auto. Hopefully a lot of these guys on the 18U, 17U, they end up getting drafted. I do think Austin Hendricks is going to be a big-time star from what everyone around this area says about him since he's a local boy. Anthony Volpe. We have a Pete Crow Armstrong out of 499. Pete Crow Armstrong. He is on the 18U team. And we got Spencer Butt. Poor guy. He's going to have some trouble with the hecklers once he gets to the big leagues. And then Lucas Gordon. And Alejandro Rosario is the last one for Joseph. So, Joseph, thank you very much. Gary's got 3 boxes now. So, let's hope Gary gets a nice big hit. Let's get the next 3 boxes out of the case. Levi, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hopefully everybody's having a great Saturday night wherever you are. Probably most of you are heeding the warnings of the WHO and staying indoors. Maybe just practicing some social distancing. And I don't know, that might be good for YouTubers, right? Because, I mean, that's going to get so boring for a lot of us just sitting around that YouTubers will make more videos. And since you guys are sitting around, you might be able to consume some more content. So it might be, I don't know, that might be one small silver lining because, I don't know, all of our lives are going to be upset for the next few weeks for sure. Hey, look who it is. It's our buddy Spencer Butt again. Just pulled his auto. All right, so Gary N., you are up. You've got these 3 boxes. Let's see who you get. Hoping to find like a top 10 draft pick auto for you. We have a green ink Jason Savicule out of 299. That's your first hit. So far, we've gotten an autograph in every single pack. Every single one. You can buy these if you're wondering. They're $75 on SteelCityCollectibles.com. You might be able to get it for a little bit cheaper on eBay, maybe, if you find a deal out there. Ethan McElvain, I guess. And we have Alec Burleson. It's a bat relic. That's pretty cool. That's our first bat relic of the day. Out of 49, Alec Burleson from the Collegiate National Team. Then we have Lucas Gordon, Alejandro Rosario, and Shane Langoliers once more. Robert H. says bat relics are nice. Yeah, I like bat relics. They're a lot better than just the jerseys. I feel like 90% of the time, if not more, it's jersey relic. And that was a nice jumbo relic for sure. I believe Michael agrees with me there. Tyler Soderstrom is the next one out of $4.99. That's our second Tyler Soderstrom. Nate Savina, Joseph Brown, and Drew Bowser. Do I buy from Steel City? Yeah, I do. I didn't get this case from them, but I like to support local companies and Steel City Collectibles. I pass it every day, so I like to give them a shout out from time to time. Lucas Dunn, Andrew Vaughn. We have a Reed Detmers. Here's a big jumbo patch, very thick card. Collegiate National Team, Cole Wilcox is the next card there. Cole Wilcox. We have our last three cards in there. Is Victor Robles opening day? Is it an air card this year? That Victor Robles card, I don't know. It has the rookie cup. Yeah, that rookie cup floating up in the upper left-hand corner. It almost looks like it's painted on the wall. I know what you're talking about. I pulled that card, and that cup just looked like it was really out of place to me. Our next one is there's a Tanner Allen out of 25 longevity parallel, and we have an Austin Strassner. He's on the 17U team. It is out of 199. Austin Strassner, I guess. Strassner. Alika Williams. And then we have Patrick Bailey and Raleigh Hector is the last one. So that's Gary's first box in the books. So that was box number 8. Moving ahead now to box number 9. Gary's got 3 in a row. Let's see what we can do for him. Anyone working on a Topps Heritage set? LC Ryan asks. I'm working on it. I think I'm probably going to give up, though, once I get like 1 to 400 completed. I don't think I'm going to be able to complete the entire Heritage set and get all of the short prints. As you know, the last 100 cards of that set are short prints, which are 1 in every 3 packs. So I probably have maybe, like out of that spring mega box yesterday, I pulled 5. I think I have maybe like 4 from my other box openings. So I might have like 9 of the short prints, but still getting like 90 more short prints is going to be kind of annoying. So I don't know. I'm probably just focused on 1 to 400 just for fun. I don't know how much more I'm going to be able to open Heritage. I don't think there's any other, any other purpose for opening those unless I just threw a box or 2 into a face. Did we get a hit in this pack? No hit in that pack. That's our first pack without a hit. Dang it. I thought that something was a little bit off there. Maybe we'll make up for it with a big hit in the rest of the box. Hunter Haas out of 499. Hunter Haas on card auto. He's from the 18U team. So we got 1 hit there. It does, Adley Rushman. It does say on average you get 5 hits per box. They say it right there, pretty big. So in one box we had 6 hits. So far in this box we only have 1 out of 2. Master set is for $330 for Heritage. The one thing that I love Heritage. I love the idea of the old designs from 1971 and everything. The thing I hate about it, and here's our next hit, Alika Williams out of $4.99 from the Collegiate National Team. Alika Williams. I hate how all of it seems like, not all, but a lot of the top players and stars, they're all short printed. So most of the cards that you get, it seems, are commons. Like when I had my Chrome pack yesterday, I got all crap in there, and I was really hoping to get at least a rookie Chrome card, but I didn't get that. I didn't even get a major star. I wouldn't consider Reese Hoskins a major star, even though he's got his own like subset in all the retail packs for Topps. Justin Foscue out of 99. Our hit is going to be a Cale Lansville out of 249. He looks pretty happy. He's on the 16U team, so I would be pretty happy too if I was like a sophomore with my own baseball card. And Chris McMahon is the last one there. So this last one is pretty thick, this last pack. LC says Heritage is returning value to regular cards with the set and the odds, so it seems. Let's see who your hit is. There's Josh Jung, Patrick Bailey. It's a Cade Cavalli. Already seen his card once before. It's a 10 out of 10, so a nice low-numbered gold ink auto parallel there, Cade Cavalli. You have to let me know who drafted him. Did he end up getting drafted this past year? He wasn't a top 10 pick, but that's a nice one. Out of 10 gold. Bryson Stott and Austin Hendrick once more. So Gary has one box left. Trying to find like a top 10 draft pick auto. That's the goal here. But you never know. Some of these guys, like they're 16 years old, like Austin Hendrick or whoever, those guys could be big-time stars someday. It'd be kind of cool to have their auto from their high school days, Team USA days. All right, Gary, this is box number 10. Let's see what we can find for you. If I can get it opened up. Nick Lofton is on the back. No relation to Kenny, obviously. They spell their names differently. Andrew Abbott, Drew Romo again. And then we have a Max Radzik. I don't know if I'm saying that right. He's on the 18U team. It's out of $3.99. Sorry, Max, if I mispronounced your name. Some of these names are a little harder to pronounce than others. I remember in the preview box, I feel like I mispronounced every single autograph's name. It's like I don't know, they were testing me or something. Here's our next pack. We got Josh Jung leading things off. Let's see who the hit is. There's a Benjamin Ryland, it looks like. And it's going to be Hunter Haas again. This one is out of $3.99. So another Hunter Haas card. And check out these base cards. Any Mike M. Yeah, I just started calling him Mike M. I kept getting like Mike, or no, Matthew Madchick or something like that. Or I don't even know. I just started calling him Matthew M, I think. Just to, I don't know, for people that knew how to pronounce that youngster's name correctly, didn't want to annoy them. Here's our next hit. It is a Patrick Bailey on-card auto. And looks like Patrick's one of those guys that hates signing signatures because I don't know what that looks like. Maybe an uppercase N with a B. Kind of lazy. So out of $4.99, Patrick Bailey is our next hit. Yeah, Paul says, nice auto, Patrick. Justin says, I'm not a huge Panini fan, but I love me a good Jabs break. Thank you very much, Justin. We've got about 7 boxes of these. These boxes go pretty quick because there's only 5 packs per box, so each box is like 5 minutes or less. And then we have 2 boxes of 2020 Donruss that we'll be breaking in this one also. Then we'll be out of here for the night. And I don't know, maybe I'll go film my retail review of opening day and open up all those. There's a Nick Bitsko. Nick is on the 17U team. This one's out of 25. You get a nice piece of his number on there. It's always cool to get something a little different on your jersey relic, like a piece of the number or a stripe or a name or a letter, I should say, not just a random piece of fabric. Here's the last pack for Gary. Colton Cowser. Then we have Cole Wilcox. That one's out of 99. Longevity Parallel. Mr. K says, why not just make it one big cello pack? That's a good point. They could do that for sure. It's Ryan Spikes out of 260 on the 17U team is our final hit. There's our buddy Matthew Madchish. Couldn't say his name. Still can't say it. And Duke Ekstrom is the last one. So Gary's boxes are in the book. Thank you, Gary. Next box up, box number 11. This is for Travis. Great name, Ryan Spikes. Yeah, that is a great baseball name, LC. I agree with you there. Ryan Spikes is a great baseball name for sure. What are some other great baseball names you could think of off the top of your head? How about Bob Walk? Like, what a terrible name for a pitcher, though. Bob Walk, former Pirates pitcher. Also, as a rookie, he won a World Series with the 1980 Philadelphia Phillies. Yeah, Ted Power is a good one. I used to hate Ted Power. I don't know for any other reason than maybe his name. Like I thought he was like real conceited because his name was Ted Power. Andrew the Master says Homer Bailey. That's another good one. Homer Bailey for a pitcher. Giving up homers. He used to give up a lot of homers, but actually kind of corrected himself and got back. Oil Can Boyd was a good one for sure. I used to think he was really cool just because of his name. There's Kyle Harrison. Christian. Yeah, that one is definitely an interesting name for sure. Good old Rusty K from back in the day. He's a coach for the Royals, at least he was a few years ago. Another Ryan Spikes out of 260. Jeremy R says, love jabs. Phil Hughes talked trash on me on Twitter. I know. We were just talking about that a little while ago, Jeremy, and thank you very much for the super chat. And Mud Dog says, Eric is king. He got 10,000s. He got 10,000s of people back into the hobby. Mud Dog, thank you very much. Jeremy, I really appreciate that as well. I have no problem with Phil, and I would offer my outstretched hand to him in friendship if he wanted to, I don't know, do a collab or something like that. No big deal. I just need to get a new microphone, I guess, and we'll be okay. We got a Stephen Malam, and our next one is Cole Wilcox. This one is out of 395. Cole Wilcox. He was saying that my microphone sucked and I opened crappy $20 boxes of cards, which I like doing those because I can't afford $3,000 boxes. So it's just, I don't know, just someone's perspective. Extreme Card Breaks says, wanted to stop by and say hello. Good to see you live again. Extreme Card Breaks. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that, Extreme. Make sure you guys check out Extreme. It's been a little while since we've been live. I think live. The last time we were live was about, was it a little over a week ago? Almost 10 days. Jason Savakul. That is an auto. I saw another one. Did I see something else? Really appreciate that, Extreme. Make sure you check out Extreme and give him some subs. Have I ever met Zach Hampel? Yes, many times. Zach and I used to, I wouldn't say we attended games together, but I used to go to a lot of different baseball games and do the same thing he does. Go there early, catch some home run balls. It was just fun. And I haven't done that for a year now, but would always run into him a few times per season. I used to get him into PNC Park early. It's out of 399 as our next hit. This one is a Jack Bolger out of 399. And our next cards, by the way, he's on the 18U team. Garrett Mitchell, Duke Ekstrom, and Chris McMahon. So Travis has one pack left. Let's see what we've got. Yeah, I have. That's right. Quinn, good point. I have featured Zach in several of my older videos. Whenever we would go to a game together or be there at the same time, he would be featured maybe like 2 or 3 times a year. There's Justin Foscue out of 499. Nice on-card autograph. Justin Foscue. I don't know how to pronounce his name because I've never heard of him before. He's a collegiate player, and he's not a number or first-round draft pick. There's Austin Hendrick. And that's it for Travis's pack. Next up, we've got Aiden D on the clock. So let me get his box ready to go. Aiden, you've got box number 12. Let's see what we've got here. Nolan says Fuzzy backed you up on the... Yeah, I saw that. Fuzzy, one of the great baseball YouTubers, does baseball news. He does MLB The Show stuff. I saw he had my back, and I really appreciate that, Fuzzy. Great dude with 170,000 subs. Big Indians fan. I love Fuzzy, and if you haven't heard of him, just search his name. Does great stuff over there. Posts multiple videos a day. All right, let's see. We've got Aiden. Let's see what Aiden can pull. Aiden has an Aiden Miller. Then we have a signatures card here. It is Max Meyer out of 399. Max Meyer, he's on the collegiate team. Austin says, crazy. What's up, bros? Crazy here? What's up, crazy? Bryson Stott, Austin Hendrick, and Cade Cavalli. I think Austin Hendrick will probably be picked this year in the draft in the first round. At least I hope so. Make himself a nice, cool couple million. Huber says, what do you think about Trey Mancini's cancer? It's terrible. I wish him the best. If you haven't heard, Trey Mancini had a malignant tumor in his colon removed. So looks like colon cancer for him. And I do know that the prognosis should be pretty good there. Hopefully he caught it early. Ben Hernandez is the next hit from the 18U team. Just get it cut out and recover. And I hope to see Trey Mancini back and swatting baseballs into the seats very soon this season. The sooner the better. Hope the season gets started soon. Jeremy says, if I started YouTube videos, would you shout me out? Jeremy, sure, man. The best thing you can do, if you're a small YouTube channel just getting started and you want to grow your channel, here's one of those Chinese Taipei cards that they said were in here. They advertised it on the box and also on the website, Cardboard Connection. It's a Chen Sun Lee. It's out of 20. Very nice card right there. 18 U team for Chinese Taipei. But anyway, if you have a small YouTube channel, the best thing you can do is just be an active participant in a lot of other channels. Like, you're doing the right thing by being here and participating in this live stream. And you can also do that in a lot of other live streams and videos. There's a whole bunch of YouTubers doing baseball cards now. And there's plenty of subscribers out there that you can share them all with everybody else. It's not like everyone just stays with 1 or 2 channels. I mean, I'm sure a lot of you watch lots of different channels. So get your name out there, getting all those different live streams. There's a Brandon Oliveira on the 15U team. He's probably, what, 9th grader? Big kid for a 9th grader. But it's out of 45. Garrett Mitchell. Huber says, I opened my first hot corner box and did a video about it. Will I check it out? Huber's like, yeah, I'll try to check it out after this. I can't guarantee that I'll have time tonight because got some other stuff going on, but definitely I love hot corner boxes for sure. Those are some of my favorites, especially the ones that came out at the beginning of last year that always seem to have 2018 Topps update in there. Our next hit is Austin Martin. That one's out of 267. He's on the collegiate national team, Austin Martin. And our last couple base cards, we've got Duke Ekstrom, Chris McMahon, and Colton Wombles. And that concludes Aiden's box. Camille is up next. Mud Dog says, you might have missed it. I think I did mention it, but every single school in Pennsylvania is closed for the next 2 weeks. So all of next week and all of the week after that. So I might be able to make a, since I'll be just kind of like stuck here at home, as everybody else will be, might make, I don't know, maybe multiple videos per day. I definitely am considering buying MLB The Show 20 and maybe doing a few videos on that and see how those perform. See if people would be into some MLB The Show 2020. I did do some videos of those way, way long ago in the past on this channel, and I remember they would get like 50 views. Maybe it's time to resurrect that and see if I can do a better job. Heather, how's it going? Good to see you. We're on box number 13. Out of 18, and then I have 2 more boxes to go. I would love to play Mighty Goat. He would definitely destroy me. I feel like I am terrible at MLB The Show. I used to be a great video game player growing up. There's Max Ragic out of 499. My brother and I would spend lots of hours playing good old bases loaded 1, 2, and 3. We loved those. We loved RBI 1 for the NES, and then with Sega, we loved RBI 4. Used to be new sports cards and collectibles with a $2 donation. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. Make sure you guys check out Used to Be. Click on that donation. Go over to their channel and check them out. Really appreciate that. Bobby Witt Jr. Longevity. Yes, I did make Mud Dog my biggest, I don't know if it was my biggest, but one of my biggest videos of all time. There's a silhouettes card from Chinese Taipei. The 18U team. Can't read what that says, but it should say Wei Chi Lo. Wei Chi Lo. One of my biggest videos I ever did, I was just kind of messing around a couple years ago, and I hit every single batter on purpose just to see what would happen if all my pitchers got ejected. And I can't really remember what happened, but for some reason it became a viral video and got over 1 million views. Probably people looking for brawls and stuff like that and wanted to see actual players getting hit. And they came across my video and somehow watched it. There's Sam Hunt on the 17U team. What do you look like? I've never seen your face, says Hubers. Well, why don't you take a minute and type in my name, Jabs, and then CNN video. Whoa, you scared the heck out of me. I thought you were a ghost. That was really creepy.
My thumb really hurts.
Your thumb hurts? You literally scared me. Like, my heart is pounding right now. I just saw a human being standing off directly next to me. Just doing a live stream. Why don't you just keep your thumb immobile and it'll feel better.
It's like it just keeps hurting.
We have a super chat from Spurs Cards 21 says, I really appreciate all your videos. You're a big reason I started my channel. Thanks, Eric. Spurs Cards 21, really appreciate that. Make sure you check out Spurs Cards 21. I'm glad that I was a big reason you started your channel, so make sure you check them out. Always makes me happy to know that I had some influence out there. And Packbuster says, love the channel. Who should I be looking for in 2019 Topps Update? 2019 Topps Update, look for all your rookie debuts to some of those big rookies, and also look for Vladdy Jr. rookie and Keston Hira. What you should do is go to Cardboard Connection and look at the checklist, and you can get all of the rookie cards. And at least you can see all of them and decide which ones are the best. I'm really hoping that Keston Hira becomes a big-time star.
I like when you open baseball cards. I just like watching.
You just, yep, it's kind of fun to watch open baseball cards. My daughter's here watching me open some baseball cards, smiling really big and dancing right next to me. Austin Hendrick, love this guy. Max Meyer is the next one. This one is out of 199. Collegiate National Team, Max Meyer. You're supposed to be sleeping. You tricked me. Garrett Mitchell and Duke Ekstrom. Crazy for Cardboard says, make sure when someone decides to help you out and support your channel by subscribing to show the same respect and return the click for them. Crazy for Cardboard. Yep, make sure that if someone subs to you, sub back to them. I really appreciate that, Crazy. Make sure you check out Crazy's channel and give him some support. And that is good advice to help your channels grow, definitely. So, Camille, you are in the books. Thank you very much. Next up, we got Jim. And just so you know where we're at right now, we got Norman, Sam, Mike. Those are our last three coming up for Stars and Stripes. And then we have some 2020 Donruss to go back and revisit that product. Justin says, how's your kids? I thought they were all asleep, Justin, but apparently one is not.
It's Olivia Jack.
Okay. Stinker. All right, Jim, you're up right now. Let's see who Jim can find. Looking for a top prospect rookie card. What's the best card that I've ever gotten of Bagad? There's been a lot of great pulls from the breaks, but personally, the best card I've ever gotten was probably the Cy Young, which was sent to me by Truth Seekers. Okay, you can't do that. My daughter is trying to put her fingers in the screen. You really want to. You really want to be a star, don't you? One day when you're maybe like, I don't know, when you're 21, you can make your own YouTube channel. And this one is an 18U Milan Tolentino silhouettes card, piece of his jersey. So they cut his jersey up and then he signed it. Isn't that cool? Raleigh Hector, Patrick Bailey, and Milan. So they actually wore those shirts in games, which some people like. Huber's Trick Shot says, how can I get one of your boxes? Well, the boxes I give them, or I didn't give them, but I give first dibs to my Patreon page, but that's where you can sign up for those, Josh Jung. And I have a link in the description if you'd like to go and get in on. I think I have 2 boxes left of this product, and then I have a few more boxes of 2020 Topps Opening Day. It's Daniel Corona Jr. Poor guy, he's going to have some trouble. Well, I guess he's only 16. Hopefully it's passed by then, but his last name there probably just caused my video to get demonetized by the YouTube robots. I should have maybe...
What YouTube robots?
They have sensors on YouTube, like robots, AI that listens to all the audio and videos, and they'll mark videos with offensive words. Same thing with music. Like when I would go to baseball games and there would be music playing in the background, or if I'd go on a hunt for baseball cards, it'd be in a store. Hunter Hassigan, that's the third auto we pulled of his out of $4.99. I'd upload it and immediately the video would be demonetized because it would say you have copyrighted content for using like music in there, when really the music is just playing in the background. All right, next we have a Luis Rodriguez card, a checklist card. Then we have an auto of Alika Williams out of $4.99. Alika Williams. Michael says, I really like auto relics and would love to see more in the MLB cards. Yeah, me too. You don't really see those too often. When you do find them, it's like, I don't know, like out of 10. That's kind of distracting. I have spirit fingers being waggled in my face while I'm trying to read the comments and look at cards at the same time. What's with the spirit fingers? And you're doing it again right in my face. All right, Logan Allen, Zach Thompson, Colton Cowser. Then we have Reed Detmers. And we have a Mike Bello. Mike Bello out of 44. This is on the 17U team. Mike Bello. Spurs card said, health-wise, I am doing fine. I have to do checkups every 6 months, and my checkup will be coming up shortly, so I'll figure out if I'm still doing okay, which hopefully I am. Next up, thank you very much for that, helper lady. Okay, our next box is box number 15. It's for Norman. Okay, thank you for that. This reminds me of those old FMF days where we used to collab on those. Remember those?
Yeah.
A long time ago. D Blue says you are my favorite YouTuber. Thanks, man.
I miss Camille Friday.
Just Coastline, one of my former students, says just saw high school news that you're off. Yeah, everybody's off, Josh, for the next 2 weeks. So I think school resumes in 2 Mondays from now. Actually, 3 Mondays, whatever that date that is. Maybe the 27th. Is that right? 27th? That's, I don't know.
You mean like when it comes back?
Yeah, when do we come back?
I think like.
I don't know. I have to look at a calendar. I know that we're off for 10 business days.
It's March 13th, I think. So.
This
I
next
think
one,
it might be April.
Maybe it might be. Kyle Harrison is the next one. This one's out of 299. Kyle Harrison on the 18U team. He's got an autograph. And you like his cursive? Can you even read that?
No.
Yeah.
It looks like it says W's.
It looks like a bunch of W's. Yeah. Yeah, your cursive's a lot better than some of these guys. I guess they forgot how to do their cursive.
Yay.
Here's our next one. Corbin Carroll and then Cade Cavalli, Riley Green. Then we have a Casey Opitz. Let's see who the hit is. It's going to be a Philip Abner from the 17U team. There he is. It's out of 199. Then we have Mikey Romero, Cole Wilcox, and Drew Burris is the last one there. 3 packs left for Norman. Are you going to sing now? Austin Hendrick again. Am I going to Oriole Park at Camden Yards this year? I don't know. I can't guarantee that. Last year was the first year ever that
Max Rad Kick.
Oh, all right, thanks. We have our color commentator here. Nice drop in there, reading the name. There's a Nolan McLean out of 499. Nolan McLean, nice on-card auto. Put that one aside. We got Bobby Witt Jr., Mick Abel, and Austin Hendrick, who's going to be a star. Mark my words.
He's back in school in April 6th.
April 6th in Canada, yeah.
Wow.
I feel like around here, like 10 days is like what they're doing right now, but I feel like once they see how this whole epidemic progresses, I feel like days will be added on to that. Adley Rushman, Drew Romo, that one's out of 499 on-card autograph. I'm just basing that assumption off of what we've seen over in Italy. If you want to look up the news from Italy, just it's pretty grim. Things going on over there. Fitzy says, I like your videos with your daughter in them. Family time. Fitzy, thank you very much. This is not planned. I thought they were all asleep. I had them in bed at 7. Got baths and everything and tucked them in, but somebody snuck out. Hunter Haas, that one's out of 10. Next up, we have a Thomas Delandry out of 199 from the 16U team. Norman R says, great break. Thank you, Norman. Really appreciate that. Norman, this is your box. And your last card is a Termar Johnson. Termar Johnson. So, coming up, if you'd like to do the honors, thank you very much. Box number 16 is for Sam. Getting down towards the end of our case here. Ben says that he was recently diagnosed and he is quarantined in a Washington government hotel. You're pretty depressed and he misses his children. Ben, I really feel bad for you, man. Just keep your spirits up, and the best thing that you can do is just stay safe and keep good spirits for your family. You'll see them before soon. I know what you're feeling right now. I had I had thyroid cancer a year ago. I beat thyroid cancer, and I had to go into quarantine as well for 1 week. So not quite what you'll have to do. You'll have to do it for 2 weeks.
Can I meet you one day?
One day, I hope to. Yeah, but it is awful. I was quarantined for a week in the up in the back bedroom of my parents' house where I grew up, and I wasn't allowed to leave that room. But I FaceTime my family every day, and that helped. But I would just say try to find stuff to take your mind off of it. I probably it's going to get boring just watching Netflix all the time. Can we stop with the spirit fingers? That's a little annoying.
Okay.
But I don't know. Definitely prayers go out to you, man. Alika Williams is the next one. 368 for that one. Nolan Schubart, Nick Lofton, and Brandon Oliveira. And Ben, you're just kind of like the first one. I feel like a lot of us are probably going to go through that. And Robert says, I wish I was at the beach. Me too. I noticed like flights now are so dirt cheap. I could literally fly to like Fort Lauderdale for $50 round trip on Spirit.
Somebody said, what's your daughter's name?
Yeah. Casey Opitz is the next one out of 499. Casey Opitz. And then our last three there, Colby Halter, Spencer Torkelson, and Milan Tolentino. You got to get to bed. It's 9 o'clock. You're supposed to be in bed at 7. RTH asked Ben, how are your symptoms? Are you asymptomatic or what's going on? Germ Bubble says Hawaii for $99 round trip. Yeah, and usually Hawaii's like from Pittsburgh approaching almost like $1,000 to fly there. I don't know what airport you're flying out of. This is a nice one. You get part of the Majestic logo. Majestic is the official producer of many of the MLB jerseys, although I think that has since been changed to Nike. Yeah, in Washington State, they've got it the worst. They're closed till April 24th.
I know.
They're kind of like the epicenter in the United States in terms of amount of cases. A lot of people there have it, unfortunately. That's kind of like a hub for travel for planes coming back from Asia, and that's probably why they have so many people coming back asymptomatic, not realizing they had it. Josh says cruises are basically giving away spots right now. Yeah, I think a lot of people are probably going to be a little bit wary of going on those, though, because they don't want to be stuck on a boat for a few weeks in quarantine like what happened before to the, what was it, the Princess?
What? Please send toilet paper.
So, yeah, Stallman's asking for toilet paper.
Why?
Because people are panic buying and stocking up so they can have toilet paper for the next year, it seems like. And they're hoarding it, so there's no toilet paper. We only have one roll left in our bathroom upstairs.
Oh, no.
So
we have some toilet paper, I think, at Shop and Save still.
yeah. All right, here's our next one. Andrew Abbott, Josh Jung, Asa Lacey, Pete Crow Armstrong. And our last hit for Sam is a Spencer Torkelson. Nice piece of the bat relic. So they shaved his bat, and that one's out of, is it 39? You're kind of blocking my light source there, Livy, but... Okay. And there's the last one. So, Sam, yours is in the book, and Mike O is up next. Let's get these cards put down here and get the next box. Box number 17. This is our final box of Stars and Stripes. We might add some more if people signed up on the Patreon page. I will check that out after we do these 2 Donruss ones. 2 boxes left. If you'd like to grab those, you can go over to that link in the description and pick those up. They're $75 a box. Free shipping for Patreon members. I just ship them out at the end of each month. All right, so Mike, let's see who you get in our final box from Stars and Stripes. And then I got to chase somebody back upstairs and get her to bed after these Donruss ones. Told you to go to bed, stinker.
Okay.
You going to bed now? Mm-hmm. All right. Yeah, you don't want to be tired tomorrow.
I'm not.
All right. My daughter is going to bed, and we get a Casey Opitz out of 25 once more. Joseph Brown, Drew Bowser, and Carson Bowen is the last one there. Next pack. Only 3 packs left after this for Stars and Stripes. And then we got some Donruss, so we'll be able to see some MLB players. in this live stream after all. For those of you that aren't big fans of the amateurs, Chinese Taipei out of 18, Yu Min Lin. Then we have Tanner Allen, Aiden Miller, and Alika Williams are the last couple there. I should let her do a triple play break. That would be interesting. She might actually like it. Arthur Brooks says, I'm self-quarantining. My health is already bad and it scares me. Yeah, definitely. Don't take any chances. If you're one of the folks that has a pre-existing condition, especially any type of respiratory thing, be careful. Make sure that's a good idea. Stay indoors, quarantine yourself. It's not worth risking it. There's Trevor Haskins for the 16U. Raleigh Hector, Patrick Bailey, and Milan Tolentino. And we have two left. From Panini Stars and Stripes. Ben says, in Washington, they're telling everyone to take a shower. People should shower at least once per day. I'm surprised that people don't do that already. I thought that was kind of common knowledge, just like brushing your teeth, that you should shower at least once a day. There's Spencer Torkelson out of 199. I guess everybody has different bathing habits. And Spencer Torkelson, Colby Halter, and Kai Caranto is the last one. Last pack, and then we have a couple Donruss ones coming up on this Saturday night. Dave, I'm not sure when I'm going to put that option back up there. I'm thinking about adding a different option that's just for Patreon-only videos. And our last hit is a Max Meyer. He is on the Collegiate National Team. Max Meyer, final card of Stars and Stripes, and here are the other 3 base cards in there. We do have 2 more boxes available on the Patreon page. Link is in the description for that. But we're going to finish up this live stream. We've got a couple cases for Noe. Let's do his Donruss cases. We were breaking 2020 Donruss about 10 days ago, and Noe paid his invoice after I had ended the live stream, so I didn't get a chance to do it, so I just figured I would do it in my next live stream for him. So here we go. For those of you that love Panini, I figure this kind of fits in well. Maybe I'll zoom out just a tad, get the box on the screen. What's up with Panini Donruss retail? Has anyone found it anywhere? I went out yesterday looking for it, and I found the Spring Chrome Heritage boxes, but not a single sign of 2020 Donruss anywhere, which is kind of disappointing because I was hoping to do a retail review of that. I also wanted to do like a, I wanted to put it in Face Off Friday, but wasn't able to do so. So I just decided not even to do Face Off Friday this week. Just skip that one. Bring that back probably next week. So Noah, you're up now. And you know what? I looked on eBay for this product. I looked for retail versions of this. Like I typed in like 2020 Donruss Blaster, and I didn't find a single thing. So it's nowhere. I don't know what the deal is with it. I don't know if they're only doing hobby boxes this year. I didn't hear about that. I would think they would do retail. But like someone just said, maybe they're trying to get rid of all the 2019 Donruss first, because I did notice a lot of that has been popping up on the Walmart shelves of late. But anyway, here we go. We got 1986 style designs in this product. You also have 3 hits per box on average. Fitzy really likes the blaster videos. I'll definitely bring that back next week. I do like doing those videos. They're fun to open up a blaster, and you never know what you get, because usually it's a crappy box that ends up winning. There's Polar Bear. We have Trey Turner, and there's Yordan Alvarez rated rookie card. That's a nice one. Kevin Mitchell and Ricky Henderson is the last pack there. So I guess we're doing this a little bit old style, just doing it pack by pack. Not in a huge time crunch today, since Stars and Stripes didn't really take forever to get through. We got a Giancarlo Stanton coming up here. So this is going to be our first hit of the day. It is a nice bat relic out of 99. So hopefully Giancarlo can stay healthy this year and not get bitten by the injury bug. Although he already has a problem at the end of spring training that he was hurt. But he's going to be able to rest up a little bit now. So whenever the baseball season does resume, which might not be until June, heck, it might not even be till July. And worst case scenario, we don't have baseball this year. AJ Puck is the next one. It's an autograph. That's a nice one right there. AJ Puck. We'll get that one in a sleeve. Have to open a brand new pack of penny sleeves here. AJ Puck is a top prospect for the A's, along with Jesus Luzardo. So we got one more hit coming out of this box. There's a Yoshitomo Satsugo. That one is a short print, followed by Jordan Yamamoto, and a couple 86 style designs of Barry Larkin and Don Mattingly, Donnie Baseball. Next pack for 2020 Donruss. We've got David Peralta leading things off, and we also have Giancarlo Stanton, Nick Senzel, who kind of let some of us down last year. We thought he was going to be a beast. Kind of struggled a bit in his 300-plus at-bats, but I don't know. He'll be back this year in a crowded outfield with the Reds. We'll have to see what happens with him. I thought personally that he was going to get traded, but he's still with them. Justin says, I went out to Walmart today, and they were out of a lot of stuff. I wish this would be over. Supposedly, Walmart's out of everything. I got to go get some stuff, so I'll probably be making a trip to Walmart sometime soon. I went there to get my Heritage Spring Chrome Mega Box, Bo Bichette, but that was not too much more than that I bought. But I did notice a lot of people with full shopping carts for sure. All right, here's our next pack from Noe's Donruss box. Hype is here, says, good luck with that, Jabs. I had to rock, paper, scissors with somebody for toilet paper today. That's not good. I have one roll of toilet paper left in my house, so I think it'll last a couple days, and then I'm going to need some. So I'm going to get out there and start looking around for toilet paper. And I hope I can find it after, like, 1 or 2 stops. I hope I don't have to, like, go on this huge, massive, like, manhunt. Dave the Brave, I think we answered that question a few times. Just didn't want to do it anymore. Lorenzo Cain, that's a star parallel. And then we have Marcus Semien. Fernando Tatis Jr., Diamond King. And Jim Rice, 86 style design. Will, I've been thinking about that. Bulk commons for toilet paper. Is there a way that we could do that? Get bulk commons. There's a Tony Gwynn Baby Shark card. People were trolling the chat when we did this before. Every time Baby Shark was pulled, then people would start reciting the lyrics, and the moderators got tired of it after a while and started putting them in timeout. I do have a lot of spacers, at least, from that last break. There's a Blue Star parallel. Rick, I'm doing well. Hopefully everyone else is hanging in there. I know that a lot of you guys have, there's 8 a.m., no, Bam Bam. I thought I said like 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Gavin Lux, rated rookie. Hopefully everybody's staying smart and staying, I don't know if you could say safe, but staying healthy and hopefully not becoming infected by this pandemic. Any Canseco inserts, I don't know if I've seen anything yet. I'm sure there might be, but I don't know if he has, I don't think he has an 86 style card. Patrick says it's overblown. It's overblown in terms of like how it affects younger folks, people that are healthy, but definitely not overblown for the elderly. So we got to watch out for our elderly brethren. There's Brian Anderson milestone card. That's a nice one out of 300, probably for hitting 300. Jack Flaherty. Arthur Brooks says he has a bidet, so he's good. Yeah, swine flu was really bad back in 2009. Swine flu, I think 60 million people got swine flu, and that didn't crash the market. So I don't know what's going to happen with the whole, like, Dow Jones. I know it lost, like, 2,000 points a couple days ago, and it recovered most of those points. Was that yesterday or today? But it's a roller coaster for sure. I know if I was in the stock market, I would not want to, I don't know. I wouldn't want to look at my stocks. I'd be scared. All right. John says, I came here to get away from the news, please. Sorry about that. Just what's on everybody's mind. Let's get back to baseball. We got Bo Bichette now playing card. That one's out of 999. Brian Anderson. Lance Lynn, there's a Yelly, Christian Yelich. That's a nickname variant. Noogie says he's predicting that the Angels will win the World Series this year. You never know. It could be a shortened season this year. We might only play like 60 games this year before the playoffs. I know that one thing's for sure. Baseball is going to want to have their playoffs and their World Series. I mean, best case scenario, we're talking about baseball getting back going by probably the end of April. They said the season's going to be delayed 2 weeks. I feel like, I don't know, if it is delayed 2 weeks, that would put it into like, I don't know, early to mid-April. I think players are going to need at least a week to get back ready again. Here we go. Our next pack. One more hit, and there it is. Zach Gallen, and it's an auto. That's a nice one. Zach Gallen, for those of you that are Diamondbacks fans, you would be happy to have this one. Zach Gallen is definitely a nice pull. So we got our 3 pulls already. Maybe we'll have one more because there's still a whole stack of packs left. Kyle Lewis and Jonathan Daza is the last one there for Noe in that pack. Next pack up. Let's see what we have. We've got Kyle Schwarber. There's Trevor Bauer, who is becoming more and more like the... would you say that Trevor Bauer is like the social media sensation for MLB? Is there anyone that does social media better than Trevor Bauer? Because I feel like he's really good at it. He's got some he's got some outspoken opinions and stuff, but I like Trevor Bauer, and I love the fact that he wants to organize a Sandlot pickup game to get people through the no baseball doldrums here. Love that idea. Trevor Bauer needs to get himself a YouTube channel. Remember Alex Bregman made himself a YouTube channel, like, I don't know, last off season. He was making pretty regular content until he signed that $100 million contract, and then he basically stopped. There's Jose Canseco for you, my dog. So he does have an 86 style design in here. But I think Trevor Bauer would definitely be good at it. Next up, we've got Whit Merrifield. And then we have Dylan Cease, who's going to be part of the nice young White Sox rotation. Dylan Cease, great arm. Trevor Bauer owns Momentum YouTube channel. I did not know that. The guy is kind of like a social media savant. Anthony Rendon, there's George Springer out of 426. Well, Trevor, if you want to open some baseball cards someday, I would glad to be a collaborator with your YouTube channel. All right, we've got 2 packs left from Noe's first box. Carlos Santana, Bryce Harper. And then I'll check and see if anybody bought those last 2 Stars and Stripes boxes. There's a Bregman fire emoji out of 75. Max says, if you're out of toilet paper, maybe Eric could send you a stack of Ryan O'Hearn and Cedric Mullins cards your way. Yeah, I don't have too many of those in my personal collection. Even though I pulled like one of their autos out of every single case that I opened last year, those often went to other people that were in the breaks. I definitely have a lot of cards from the 80s and 90s for sure. All right, so Noe's stuff is in the books for his first box. He's got one more box coming. This is the last box. That person says that my channel has gotten you through some tough days for sure. I'm glad to hear that, man. I've had some rough days as well, and you guys have helped me get through it. So, right back at you. This is our last box of the night, unless people buy the last 2 boxes. So let's see what we have here. Noe, thank you so much for being here, all 300 plus people that are watching right now on a Saturday night. Really appreciate that. We have another live stream for a few cases of opening day coming up. Not exactly sure when I'm going to do them. I was going to do them Monday afternoon, but I think that's going to be possibly postponed. I'm not exactly sure yet. Still waiting to get the 100% yes or no on that, as I might have something else to do. There's Kyle Schwarber, Blue Star. Aaron says Jabs has the best card opening channel. Thank you very much, Aaron. Really appreciate that. Tyler Glass now. And then flipping these cards every which way. I hate how this has to go like this, flipping the cards around. Dwight Gooden and Kirby Puckett. Arthur Brooks says, Eric's baseball card chase videos are great. Thanks, man. I really appreciate that. I've been itching to get out there and hit some baseballs. The weather's been kind of nice. It's been in the, 50s recently. Walker Buehler patch. I was hoping that would be an auto, but Walker Buehler, definitely one of my favorite pitchers in the game. I've been all on the Walker Buehler train since like Series 1 last year. You guys might remember me like getting all stoked whenever I would come across Walker Buehler cards. And so far my hunch about him has been correct. He's probably the best pitcher on the Dodgers right now. No offense to Clayton Kershaw. And we got Vladdy Jr., a Vladimir Guerrero Jr. autograph. Very, very nice. Classified. Congratulations, Nelly, on this one. We pulled a Fernando Tatis Jr. not too long ago. That was, I think, in our first box of Donruss. And now we get a Vladdy Jr. auto. I'm guessing, I got to take a look at it. It's not numbered. I would guess $50 on this. What do you guys say? I believe the Tatis Jr. was autoed, or not autoed, but numbered, which made it worth like $200 or more. This one's not numbered, so let me know for whoever has access to the eBay recently sold listings. Michael says it's over 100. Marvelosity says $50 sounds right. So if you got an eBay recently sold, look up the classified version, no number on it. I would guess 50. I always like to guess. It's kind of like something I like to do. Bo Bichette rated rookie. Kind of like how Bobby Crosby likes to guess the home run distances and all his MLB The Show videos. I kind of like to guess the prices there. There's Mud Dog with the link for this break, the Stars and Stripes break. Austin doesn't want me to skip the number cards. Okay, this one's out of 81. It's a Rhys Hoskins. We have Nick Solak. There's Zach Gallen and a couple 86 style cards. Wade Boggs, the last one there. Next pack, we got Keston Hiura. There's a Jeff McNeil. He had a very nice season last year. There's Mauricio Dubon, and that one is out of 434. Marvelosity says there's 3 sold, 40 to 45, $44, says Quinn. So it looks like $50 was a pretty good number to throw out there. Between maybe 40 and $50 for that Vladdy, which still is not that bad whatsoever for your autograph. Better than getting like a $1 Rhino Hearn auto, which happened a lot last year with some of these products. There's a Donnie Walton Blue Star. Those aren't numbered. All the other ones are. Like the fire and the look at this emojis. Got to keep an eye on those. The presidential emojis. Donruss loves their emojis. Mandy Bartowski says, I hope I said that right. Bartkowski says, finally got in on a break for opening day. Can't wait. Mandy, thank you very much. I'm not sure exactly if I can stick to the 5:30 time on Monday. I might have to push it back. A loved one is having surgery, and I would really love to be there. And so I'm not exactly sure what is going on. But I'll let you guys know on Patreon if that gets pushed back. Arthur says, I was watching you and your girls sorting balls in your basement. You got some pretty interesting stuff. Why not do a video sorting them out? All the baseballs? Maybe. I haven't done any baseball videos for a while. There's a Johnny Cueto out of 75. But thank you, Mandy, for the donation. I hope you guys will check out Mandy's channel and give her some support. I hope you have good luck with opening day. I had some good luck with my preview box. Was able to get, I think, all of the rookies. I got all 5 of the top rookies that I wanted, and then some. And I even got a relic. Let's see what else we have in this box. We got Shohei Ohtani parallel, Tony Gonsolin, Lance Lynn, and Keith Hernandez, who once was featured in an episode of Seinfeld. His claim to fame, besides being an all-around great baseball player and co-MVP in 1979, and also beloved Mets broadcaster. There's Eloy Jimenez. There's Nolan Arenado, Elite Series. Buster Posey. There's Yelly. Sam Hilliard. Dave Winfield and Zach Collins. Spokane Indian says, if you have any more of those for sale, I'll buy one. I already bought a Stars and Stripes. Greg. Yeah, Greg, we had you in this in the early rounds. If you want to sign up on Patreon, the link is in the description. Just go ahead and put your PayPal email address down there, and I'll send you an invoice. Once I'm done with this Donruss box, then we will get those opened up. There's an out of 20, Ramon Laureano. Had a great rookie season last year for the Athletics, despite the injury. Missed like, I don't know, like a month or so. Definitely a great player. Next pack, it's a thick pack. Maybe a relic or maybe a fake out spacer card. Let's see what we got. We have a Joey Votto Blue Star. It's a fake out. I have so many of these spacers that I'll be set for probably the next few months with these nameplates. What else do we have here? We got Mookie Betts. We got Andres Galarraga. And Tony Gwynn is the last one there. So we are about 2/3 of the way through this box. And we still have one more hit coming. There's Jesus Luzardo, Miggy, and Robin Yount. Supposedly, Miguel Cabrera is looking really good this spring. Guy dropped like 20 to 30 pounds and is like really, really fit now. Hopefully, he can bounce back because his numbers the past 2 seasons. Go to his baseball reference page. He has not been putting out Miguel Cabrera numbers whatsoever. I mean, some of that is age. Some of that was him being overweight. And some of that was him playing in Comerica Park, which is, to me, for my money, one of the most cavernous baseball parks in the big leagues. Like 420 feet to center field. Like, get out of here. Who's going to hit it out of that? Especially in Detroit where it's cold all the time. There's Alex Kirilloff out of 999. David Dahl, Nelly Cruz, and a couple 86 cards, including a Cal Ripken Jr., which is a nice one. Marvelowski says 2-time Triple Crown winner. And Ben is betting money the Mets win the division. Man, that's another video I wanted to do. I wanted to do my baseball preview video where I wanted to put my picks out there. I was going to do it like a few days before the season started, but now that's on hold too. A lot can change over the next couple weeks and months. You never know. Some player might come down with this terrible virus going around and take it a little bit more rough than someone else and might have to sit out the season. You never know. Trent Grissom, that one's out of 100. That's called the 100 emoji parallel. Kind of cool. One stack left. We got Luis Ariz, who never strikes out. His strikeout numbers were some of the lowest in the game. There's a blue star. Blue star of Nolan Arenado. Mr. K, I don't think we're going to get 140 games. I would actually be shocked if we got 81 games in, to be honest with you. But I don't know. You know, maybe they could get 140 games in if there's Jalen Beeks autograph, Tampa Bay. Maybe they could get 140 games in if maybe the first like 50 games of the season or so are no fans and players only. I don't know how they're going to do that. I don't know. It's a sticky situation because the players will use the same ball. You almost would have to have like a different ball put in play after, or a different ball in play after every ball is put in play. I would imagine like they would be very proactive once the season comes back. Probably there's the whammy. So that's the case hit. The whammy, Albert Pujols. There's one of these in every case of 20 boxes. And Noe just found it. So some extra value right there. Congratulations. That is a nice pull. I'm not a big fan of cartoonish looking cards, but since it's rare and tough to find, I do like that one. Alan Trammell, Hall of Famer. Roger Clemens, not a Hall of Famer. Yeah, congrats, Noe, on the case hit. A couple more packs. Yep, it's called the whammy. Might remember that phrase from that old game show. I can't remember what it was called. I just remember some guy was able to figure out the pattern and cheat the system and win a bunch of money. Rated rookie, Yordan Alvarez. 2 packs left. Press your luck. That's it, Austin. Good job. Press your luck. No whammies, no whammies. Some guy sat at home and just looked at the pattern and memorized it. Paul Molitor out of 100. And never landed on the whammy, never lost his turn, and just kept making him money. This is our last pack, then we'll see if we have any takers on the last 2. Hey, Bay City Cards with the donation says, recently back to the hobby after about 10 years. I've been enjoying your videos. Thanks for all the great content. Bay City Cards, welcome back. There's the baby shark, Ronald Acuna Jr., not numbered. Make sure you guys take a minute and check out Bay City Cards. Help their channel out. I'm really glad that you're back in the hobby along with everybody else that's gotten back in recently. There's Gavin Lux, rated rookie, and Denny Mendick is the last one right there. So there's the hits. Almost like a bonus hit for Noe with the a whammy right there. And Noe, you're in the book. So we have these 2 boxes left. They were up for grabs. They are unsold as of the time I started the live stream. Let me put them on the screen. I'm going to head on over to Patreon and see if anybody wants to open up these last 2. If you want them, I'll send you a PayPal invoice. And then you'll have, I don't know, we'll give you like a minute to pay or so. I don't want to just sit here for like 30 minutes and wait for your payments to come in for those 2 people out there. But I'm going to go check out now and see who wants it. It would help if you're in the live chat right now. So if there's a few people in here that want these boxes, we shall see. All right, so new releases, Stars and Stripes. I don't think I see any new comments here for these. So if anybody wants them, I would just need your PayPal information. If not, we'll get on out of here. It's 9:30 and I will go and work on probably my opening day retail review. There is opening day boxes available as well. So I don't see anybody that signed up for these for the time being. So we'll get on out of here. Unless somebody wants to claim it right now. Paul says, I have PayPal. Paul, I'll tell you what I'll do is I'll list these in my next live stream. If you want them in opening day, I'll open them at the end of the opening day live stream, just like we just did with the Donruss. So I'm going to get on out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed this live stream and this look at the brand new 2020 Stars and Stripes. They will be coming out probably with retail blaster boxes of these very soon. So keep an eye out for those if you really like them. Usually you get like, I don't know, 20 cards or something for $20. And sometimes there's a guaranteed auto in there. They're kind of interesting. Hopefully I could find those next week out at the retail locations. But hope everybody stays safe with this pandemic. Make sure you wash your hands. Don't touch your face. Stay indoors. And I don't know, maybe it's a great time to pick up a hobby. So if you're into baseball cards and this is your thing, it's a good time to get into it. Maybe put some sets together or something like that to pass the time. But stay safe, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. Also, please hit the thumbs up button. I will see you live very soon with Topps opening day. A couple cases of those coming up. So stay safe, everybody. Have a great rest of your Saturday and a great rest of your weekend. Good night, everybody.